now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, 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 what is up, guys? Welcome to another incredible episode of Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Deanie. We have a very special guest in the house, so before we invite him on, be sure to text your buddies, family members, or even share it on social media right now and let them know that we are about to dive deep into an interview. Well, this is the frequency of the fearless. You know, sometimes life calls us to pause, reflect, and reinvent ourselves. Even kings of their craft find moments when they step back, you know, not to quit, but to evolve. Today's guest has conquered stages worldwide with his infectious soca and ragga rhythms. Yet his newest chapter reminds us of the power of humility, endurance, and connection. This isn't just about music, it's about the human experience. You're not just here for a talk show, and this isn't just radio. This is revival for your mind, body, and spirit. This is Vigilantes Radio Live, and my name is Coach Deanie. Change is possible. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, let's go.
All right. Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL, that is Vigilantes Radio Live, right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Deanie. Our interviews are designed to go beyond music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, spirituality, and sometimes even past that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings. You know, the ones that were out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL. Our next guest, he's a pioneer of ragga and soca, a musical powerhouse from Trinidad and Tobago, and the creator of hits like Shot Call and Chunkalunks. After a season of stepping back, General Grant is back in full force with Human. It's a track that bridges genres and reminds us of our shared humanity. His journey spans continents, collaborations with legends, and now a message of endurance, love, and reinvention. So please join me in saying welcome, friend, to the incredible General Grant. Yo, 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 welcome to the show.
Thanks everyone for having me. It's a pleasure, and all the world listeners. General Grant Live.
Absolutely, man. We are so happy and excited that you're here, man. Before we really just dive into everything, what's been on your heart and mind lately?
Just giving thanks for life every day, you know, so the music can get across, you know, to meet people who I never met before, connecting with myself, connecting with the universe, and try to just build good energy regardless, you know, what's happening and what's going around in my surrounding and the surrounding of the world, you know. Just stay focused on things like that.
Absolutely, man. As you step back onto stage with this new chapter in your career, what are you looking forward to the most?
Try to get the message out, or gain the message out to everyone. Going out there, you know, sharing some of the ups and downs, you know, we go through as human beings. And plus doing music, you know, people to see like people doing like music or musician or singers or writers, you know, is an easy road. And sometimes, we falter along the way. We sometimes we drop the ball. Sometimes, different things, change the focus. So it's glad to know you could still, have that part in your mind, what not, interrupted by whatsoever is going on in life. So you could still, say, you know what, I got to continue and finish this.
Absolutely, man. Did anything try to knock you off your mission?
Well, not really knock you off, but sometimes you have obstacles, and many obstacles you need to jump over. There's hurdles, and you got to face them. It's a reality. Failure is the energy for getting where you want to reach. So you must have failure. So you're not really about success, but more failure you get, it gives you more energy to know, well, here we're going on. There's hope where there's life.
Man, absolutely. You've been called the king of ragga and soca. What inspired you to pivot from those high energy sounds to a more reflective vibe that we find in human?
Well, from that time, it reflects from the dancehall days, like in the early '90s and way back from the rubber dub style in the '80s. So I kind of poppled over that because the influential of reggae and dancehall was in Trinidad, and what was going on in Trinidad was calypso and soca. So many of the young artists coming around that time did want to venture, so we didn't have much opportunity. So we used to go on the dub side of a 12-inch or a 45. So we were kind of more like, let me say, like try to imitate, what the dancehall artists or the reggae artists from Jamaica doing. Same thing they was doing with the soul music into Studio One and Scars, and such great music come out of that. So we was doing the same thing in Trinidad in a different way. So plenty of the icons, I kind of follow like Josie Wales, Yellow Man, Super Cat, Shabba Ranks, and many many more. To come to that ragga calypso style soca, what they call it today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I may get in trouble for this question, but do you feel like that style or that sound is dying out?
It have a foundation style of it that it's still embraced like in Europe. It never really drop off because like they keep the body of it somehow that part of the world. So more of the reggae tracks more heard like more in Europe more, you know what I mean? So it's still alive out there. Some places still doing 45s, the song system still doing their thing, so it's still alive in a big way still.
Indeed, indeed. You describe a period of professional exile. Is that correct?
Yeah, music exile, like being away from the stage, being away from touring, being away from out there, and interacting with people, who come out for shows, who come out for parties, who come out for signing, CDs, all of these things. Get a little setback by through moving from place to place, end up in Trinidad for a little bit, and I get a little setback along the journey of my career. So I didn't need to come to somewhere where I could just take the mind off of the hustle and the bustle of the world and just reflect and just say, well, here what's going on. There's a time to chill, there's a time to build again, there's a time to get up, there's a time to fall, and there's a time to rise. So that was the whole mission of exile. Not really a prison exile, but exile from what you love to be and what you want to be and what you're trying to get out there, because it's a hard road, it's a task to be like an artist and you're out there doing what you got to do and you have people behind you, because in this business you need people behind you, to make it more adventurous. Can't do it by yourself.
For sure, man. And it seems like you definitely embrace your journey, the highs, the lows, the obstacles, the hurdles, But what was that like for you emotionally as a creator, not creating, not doing what you do best?
Well, many a time it could take a toll on you. But many a time when you have good people around you, you read a lot, you intervene yourself in different charities, different engagement. So you still go there and get that love. You can keep yourself too really grounded, but you keep yourself in such a way that your direction, you're just waiting on the right time because there's a timing and everything. And then after then, the music had to go, with your composure. It has to go with you, the person itself. So you have a producer related to you, to know the kind of song you need. You need the kind of vibe you could project. So it's all goes with who people know, what they could do for you and your potential out there. So more time I just stick it up on my own, go by different producers and create different stuff. Not all come out the way I expect it to be, but still go at it until perfection is good.
Absolutely, man. All right. So let's talk about Human. It blends R&B, reggae, hip hop, soca. Tell us how this record came from idea to a record that we all can enjoy.
The song come about. I was one day I was passing with my friend. So while passing through there, he showed me this producer. He said, "I want you to meet this producer. I want you to meet this producer. He's one of those young producers doing a music will come out in Trinidad recently named Trinidad." So I said, "Okay." So he come, we chat, we think. He said, "Well, all right, come and check him by his studio." So when I went over by his studio, he played me some beats. So he said, "We got to go to our other studio to put on the beat." So as we reached to the other studio, he was playing the track. And while he played the track, I got the hook of the song right there. While putting down the hook, he said, "You know what, let's record this track one time." So when we record the track, that particular day, the owner of the studio come and say, hey, you know what we got to do? We got to put some harmonies in this. We got to do this. We got to do that. And the song come by just, a lonely moment. It was a place that no one was around, was just me and this producer alone. We had some things to drink, it was a nice little vibes, And then after we go down in the studio in the back, put on the work, and then the other guy, he came about 3 hours after and said, "This what you guys do in 3 hours?" He said, "Nah, man, you guys have a hit." So, and then the song come about by the other producer who put it in that input and say, "Grant, you got to use like certain lyrics, like, like a part of the song called, say, I try to do my best, and Jah will do the rest, I'm only human." So these are some of the parts was, was said by some of the guys and so we got to put in.
Man, it's a phenomenal record. The song is about humility and endurance.
Yeah, what human being go through, because we just only human. So sometimes we feel to play a little soccer, we feel to play a little basketball, we feel to go to the club, we feel to speed down the freeway. That's what human do. If you just have fun sometimes, we upset. It's human nature, So the song is just built and reflect on just human nature.
Why do you think these themes are important in today's industry?
Well, a lot of people forget there's human. The materialistic world, capture the minds of people just knowing that everything else, it's not possible for you to go nowhere else but just stay right here on earth. So human have to know, whatever they possess on earth is just for temporary moments. So music is something we live on from years to years, days to days, months to months. And being human, understand how human feel and the things human go through. Different people don't go through the same thing. So sometimes they don't feel like that's human. But when you check it, everyone is a reflection of each other, no matter where you're from, where you live, what you go through, what you ain't go through, how you live, how you don't live. So it's just like, we all the same, regardless what we choose. But we have to remember in mind, we just human being, as always.
Indeed. Do you craft your music or create songs with that in mind? Like you said, that music lasts a long time and sometimes can outlive its creator. Most time it does.
Yeah, most time it does. Yep.
Yeah. Do you create your music with that in mind?
Most of the time, and good music coming like that, as I said, is through your producer and the people behind you who have the same drive just like you, who have the same aspiration just like you. So doing music that stand the test of time is something that is not a walk in the park. It's not really something. It's a call. You have to be, it's just a calling. You have to be that individual. Because a lot of people do music, good music. It's out there, but some music just stand the test of time, and it's just that's the reality of it. You know.
Yep. Yep. So you talk about endurance over quick success. We mentor a lot of young artists, and that's always their plight. They want to be famous or rich overnight. How do you keep your creative fire alive in an industry that often celebrates viral moments?
Well, to say something like that, as I said, like an artist, sometimes you have hits, what could last you for a long while, and why you do that, you put back, that investment back in a project you will need soon, so you won't be fishing. So you always have project put on, you always have project in such a way that you could revamp it in such a way. But sometimes if you put all the eggs in one basket, you lose all through the fame. You kind of play it out yourself, you spend it out, you do what you gotta do, and not study it. Well, all right, this business need bucketive. It need that source. It need that, you have to put away something, put aside something, because it's not all the time you have a hit record, and not all the time that sales will be coming in, or all that shows will be coming in, or that same money will be coming in. So you also always have to remember this, to, don't fall in that gap.
Indeed. And Human isn't just a song. I feel like it's a statement. I feel like it's a reality check to say, hey, get back in tune with self, get back in tune with your neighbors and community.
Yeah.
If listeners can take away one message from that, what do you hope that is?
Don't judge me if I'm wrong. That's the first verse, because the things I do, because I know one day I got to improve. But a lot of people still can't step in on my shoes, So we all make mistakes, and no one is perfect. So no matter what mistakes you make, where there's life, there's hope. No one is perfect. Don't let anybody feel like that, the world is over till you make 2 mistakes, 3 mistakes, or you falter along the way. You're just human, and nobody is supposed to be judged by that, because, that's come with the nature of it. So if it was all of that perfection in life, no one will make no mistake. Everyone will just be perfect human being. So this is the stage we got to go through, to make mistake, fall, get back up, and do the thing where you're good at. So stand tall.
Indeed. And this song is helping me to honestly, man. I've just been, I want to say judgmental, but I do have the tendency to pass judgments before understanding, especially when it comes to children, my own children, judging it before even remembering that, hey, I did that too as a kid.
I did it too, yeah.
I was a little more slicker, but
it's nothing new.
Yeah, and leading with more grace rather than judgment, So I appreciate you for this song. It's a good song, and it's a reminder to just embrace the human side of ourselves and others.
Yeah. Make the world a better place today.
Indeed. So beyond the stage, how has your personal life and faith shaped this new chapter in your artistry?
Well, I'm highly favored and loved by everyone. Anywhere I go, General, hey, what going on, buddy? If I reach any part of Florida, hey, what up? Hey, yo, come. Reaching, flying. So anywhere I go, I just love by people as a people person. And I love that about me, and I love that about people who just, embrace me anywhere I go, So anywhere I go, people, a matter of fact, it's the people and them who help me up. The people and them in Trinidad, my friends, my fans, they help me up. They say, yo, what's going on now? We need more music, You can't stop. Give me some more music. We need some songs. Just bring songs, because what happened? They're like, I hear your grantee, I hear your general, what's up, what happened? So, it's a goodness when you have good people and a lot of people love you. So, I love by everyone,
Indeed. All right, guys, it's time for some music. We have Human queued up by General Grant, and then we'll be right back to put him in our traditional hot seat. He can participate if he wants to. He can rap, sing, spoken word, tell a joke, tell a story from his life, play an instrument, give some advice, or do nothing at all.
Yeah.
That is cool as well. But for right now, here it is, Human. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
So you like it? Tell me how you like it. Champagne, you like it.
Forbesy on the beat.
So you like it? Hey, how you like it? So tell me how you like it. Champagne, you like it. Nightlife, so you like it.
And when you see me in the zone, I'm with my weed and my girl alone. I'm only human. I'm only human, yeah. Yes, I try to do my best, and I will do the rest. I'm only human. I'm only human, yeah. You took me on my wrong, a certain thing we do. Say, Father God, I know because I have to improve. Certain people know they can't walk in my shoes. Sometime in night come and say black and blue. But even though we don't have time to make, so we have to make a couple mistakes. No one is perfect now. No one is perfect. And when you see me in my zone, I with my weed and my girl alone. I'm only human. I'm only human, yeah. Yes, I try to do my best, and I will do the rest. I'm only human. I'm only human, yeah. Sometimes I try to find myself to do the things in life that's right. And every day I try so hard, there's more I gotta fight. And even though I try to do the things what my mind is saying, life's so hard and I know I got to press on more day by day. And when you see me in my zone, I with my weed and my girl alone. I'm only human. I'm only human, yeah. Yes, I try to do my best, and I will do the rest. I'm only human. I'm only human, yeah. You drag me on my wrong, a certain thing we do. Say, Father God, I know because I have to improve. Certain people know they can't walk in my shoes. Sometime in night come and say black and blue. But even though we don't have time to make, so we have to make a couple mistakes. No one is perfect now. No one is perfect. And when you see me in my zone, I with my weed and my girl alone. I'm only human. I'm only human, yeah. Yes, I try to do my best, and I will do the rest. I'm only human. I'm only human, yeah.
And when you see me in my zone, I with my weed and my girl alone. I'm only human. I'm only human, yeah. Yes, I try to do my best, and I will do the rest. I'm only human. I'm only human, yeah. Dance so you like it. Champagne, you like it. Good life, you like it. Weekend style, say you like it. Say you like
Forbesy
it.
on the beat.
I know, say you like it. Dance so you like it.
All right. That was Human by General Grant. Wow, phenomenal record. This one is for everybody. I mean, I don't think it excludes anyone, right? We're all human and we're all in this thing together. So this is a nice sound to play, to bring some equality, some closeness, some community, at the barbecue, at the cookout, and it's hot outside. So yeah, it's time to vibe. All right, let's go ahead and bring General Grant back. Hey, you're back alive with us and in our hot seat. Are you going to participate?
Yeah, I'm inside.
All right, awesome.
Nice. Awesome.
Ready when you are.
Ready.
So you like it. Tell me how you like it. Champagne.
was? Oh, okay. All right. Yes, I try to do my best, and Jah will do the rest. I'm only. This is the part of everybody. A certain thing me do, because me have to improve. Certain people know they can't walk in my shoes. Sometimes me like me say black, but even though me know a time to make, so we have to make a couple mistakes. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. I with my weed and my girl alone. I'm only human. Yes, I try to do my best, and Jah will do the rest. I try to find myself to do things in life that's right, and every day I try so hard. It's more I get to fight. The things what my mind say, life's so wild, and I know I got to. I'm only human. Yes, I try to do my best, and Jah will do the rest. I'm only human. I'm only human, yeah. Cause certain things me do, because me have to improve. Because I walk in my shoes. Come me say black and but even though me know I think to make, so we have to make a couple mistakes. No one is when you see me in my zone. I'm only human. Woo. I guess I try to do my best, and Jah will do the rest. I'm only human. I'm only human, yeah. Woo. I'm only human. Yes, I try to do my best, and Jah will do the rest. I'm only human, yeah. Yes, as part of the lyrics of the human track, getting part of, the normal dynamics of it, yeah, the vibe of it, and things like that.
Thank you for performing that. That was awesome, man. You got some incredible vocals. Just to hear it like that, the live performance and not the studio version. I mean, both versions are good, but just hearing it live, man, you really got some vocals.
Yeah, you gotta feel that touch and just touch the people on the outside who's listening, because this is real. This is where we come in the studio, and just put on the work. The studio is never been a fancy studio. Just get the work done, get the message out. And just doing it live, that's like acoustic way, so it feels good too, good vibes.
Indeed. So touring again is a part of your vision. What do you have your sights set on anywhere in particular?
Well, the sites on the music on Spotify and on all the major platforms, yeah. So viewers and subscribers to get in YouTube and all the platforms out there, TikTok,
All right. And we'll have those links in the description of this episode. But what I meant was, do you have like a location in mind that you want to visit first?
Yeah. I would like to go to Africa. Yeah. I like to go to Africa and just touch the humanity and just say, hey, yo, love, Love, love makes the world a better place. And just start from there. With that big continent, just to spread that message, we only just human. And, we just try to do our best, because that's the most we could do our best. And, the rest will just manifest, the best, So Africa is my first place I'm looking at to go and perform. Yep.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Alright, and listeners, just in case you need the links to Scream Human, no worries. I will have those links in the description of this episode and in the show notes. So all you guys have to do is just click those links. What a journey from his pioneering days in soca and ragga to his bold return with Human. General Grant has reminded us that even legends are still at their core human, and we've explored his creative reinvention, his thoughts on endurance in the music industry, and his vision for spreading love through sound. Listeners, make sure you Scream Human on all platforms, connect with the General Grant on social media, and watch out for his upcoming performances. Make sure you subscribe to Vigilantes Radio Live, leave a rating, and support our movement. Remember, we are all connected, and love, L-O-V-E, is still the answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, take care.
All right, great.
Peace to all. My name is Deanie, and I am the host of Vigilantes Radio Live. I think that we are beyond just asking cool questions and getting cool responses. I think that we are here as creatives to provide an example that you can do things different outside of expectations, because some of us simply were not born into the club, but there is perhaps a door, window, or back gate that we can leave a clue for you to get into. Life is short, but there are plenty of moments to try and get it right. Pursuing your dreams and learning from mistakes may be tough, but regret is tougher. To book your interview, email us at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That's a V as in victorious. Or visit onlyonemediagroup.com. I'm counting on you. Heaven, we all are counting on you to step into your purpose and your passion. You are listening to Vigilantes Radio Live on iHeartRadio, providing you with an opportunity to dive deeper.
And even though I try to do the things what my mind is saying, life's so hard and I know I got to press on more day by day. In my zone,
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com.
sometimes I can be say black and blue, but even though we know our time to make, so we have to